Welcome to the Jill on Money Show. It is Tuesday, November 4th. And don't forget to vote. It's election day. I hate when people complain if they don't vote. You got to vote, no matter what. Even if you have to hold your nose and say, these are two terrible candidates, I am going to vote for one of them. Not voting, not good. So we'll judge you for that, although we won't know. But, you could judge yourself for it too. This is a program that is encouraging your civic participation as well as encouraging you to get in touch with us if there's something going on in your financial life and you need some help. So all you need to do is go to our website, jillonmoney.com. And in the upper right-hand corner, there is always a Contact Us button. That button is your key to getting in touch with us. You click it, you complete the form, and if you'd like to join us on the air live, you check the box. Mark does everything else. While you're on the website, just want to point out a couple of things. You've heard me talk about the free weekly newsletter. Now, I know how many downloads every single month we get. And so I know that there's a good chunk of you who are not signed up for the free weekly newsletter. Sign up for it. There's good stuff in there. It really is good. And it's different than a lot of the kind of stuff that you'll see that is released by others. So check it out. The free weekly newsletter. Very easy to sign up for that. You can also pay up $45 for the next 12 months and join Jill on Money Live. That is where you have access to quarterly live webinars, 4 of them, because 12 months, four quarterly webinars. Get it? The entire back catalog of our webinars, bonus audio and video content. Our next webinar, our upcoming webinar is around the corner. Oh my goodness, couple of weeks, Wednesday, November 19th. We are talking about year-end tax and financial planning, actionable advice early enough so you can make a difference for this year. So please, you must be a member of Jill on Money Live to participate. Check it out. Okay, right now we are talking to Jean, who joins us from Texas, the Lone Star State. Jean, I know all about Texas because I watched Hunting Wives.
I'm new here, so.
So you had to watch it also. Oh, so you're that one. You're the murderer. Okay, yeah. Great. That's good to know. Anyone has not watched Hunting Wives, it is fun. It is very campy. I get it, but it's a fun watch. Jean, what can we do for you today?
Well, I do have a lot of questions, but I think I'm just going to have few because I'm not going to have a lot of time. I am thinking about working part-time next year. And also I have a trip coming up to Asia and I want to buy my family a business class ticket going.
Oh, look at you.
Wow.
Do it. Mark is all about it.
Let's not talk about my finances. I'll just do it.
All right. Exactly. Okay. Wait a second. Let's find out a little bit about you. So Jean, how old are you?
I'm 43 years old.
Okay. You're 43. Are you married, partnered, single?
I am married and I have a 2 years old. We have a 2 years old.
You have a 2-year-old?
Yes.
Oh my God. You're very busy. Okay. Mm-hmm. And are you guys both working full time?
We are. Yes.
Your spouse is how old, by the way?
42.
Okay. How much do you guys make together?
Just for salary for both of us, $300 a year.
Okay. And are you guys putting money away into retirement on that $300,000?
Yes, we have. Yeah, we have a few. Yes.
Okay. So tell us how much money you've saved already for retirement.
This is just for me. I have IRA Roth 164.
Okay.
I have a rollover about 60.
Okay.
I have a match savings account for my current employer right now is about 78.
Okay.
And I have an old 401k about 393.
Wow. You saved a lot of money. And that's just you.
Hassles, yeah.
And your spouse also saved this much money, or not as much?
She does. I just don't know the actual number.
Dude, you're married. How do you not know that? I have every dollar accounted for. I am telling you, I am an animal about that. I'm like, give me the statement. Let's go.
We actually just got married. We're two years married.
Oh, yeah. Sweet. Mark was running the money before they were married. He had every dollar accounted. Am I right, Mark? Did you not have every dollar accounted for?
I know everything down to the penny.
Unbelievable. Because we're crazy.
She doesn't know anything.
She knows. She has no idea.
She has an idea.
She doesn't even know what she has. So forget about what you have. Are you guys saving for the 2-year-old yet or not?
I just started an UTMA.
An UTMA, not a 529 account?
No. I was going back and forth on that, but we decided that I feel like UTMA will be a better choice for her.
Why? Don't you want her to go to college?
Well, it's something that if she wants to open a business, it's not something that I'm not gonna force her to do. And I want something that she has choices if she wants to.
Okay. All right. You're not micromanaging your child. I respect that. How much is in the UTMA right now?
Well, I just started. It's like $500.
Okay. All right. So you're making a lot of money. You got the kid. You guys own a house?
Yes. So I have 4 houses before this marriage.
Do you know that you actually only need one, right?
Yeah.
So are 4 houses all 4 rental properties?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's a lot, man. Okay. So can I leave that aside for 1 second? Can you just tell me your primary residence where you guys are living and raising this kid? That's not one of the 4?
No, that's going to be the 5th.
Okay. So the primary, how much is that worth?
I believe it's like 400 something.
Is there a mortgage on it?
There is.
How much?
Maybe 100 something. This is 100? Her house before marriage. Okay. I can't tell you exactly, but
okay. You're staying in the primary. You like it?
Yeah, I do. I do a lot of little projects here and there. Yes.
Okay. Well, that's good though. So, what are you doing with these 4? Are you going to keep them as income properties, or are you going to sell some?
I believe, well, I was going to put the condo, one of my condo, it's in Seattle. I was going to put it for sale, but it's very like slow right now. So I'm keeping it as a rental. So yes.
How much is that? How much do you think that one's worth?
That's about 340 to 350.
Okay. And is there a mortgage on it?
There is. Like
how much?
172.
The other 3 properties, are they similarly priced or different?
No, they're in different states. I have one in Arizona.
Oh my God.
One in Texas.
Okay. What's Arizona worth?
That's about 450, 500,000.
Oh my God. Okay. And what's the mortgage on that one? What's left?
It's less than 200. So it's about 100, 180.
Okay. And let's talk about Texas. What's Texas worth?
250.
Okay. Mortgage?
About 150.
Okay. And now what's the 4th one? What's the 4th property?
The 4th one is in Washington. That I owe, that's worth about 650 to 700.
Holy smokes. Okay. And what's the mortgage remaining on that one?
130.
You got so much equity, man. What are the interest rates of these mortgages? Are they good? Are they not so good?
They're great. The Texas one is the current one. So that's like 4.25. And the other 3, they're about, one of them is 3 point something, 3.75. And the rest is like 4 less than 5. You say less than 5.
So basically like 3 to 5 is like, so you got good and they're cash flowing. Are you happy with the money that's coming out? Can you essentially like all this money that's coming out of these homes, these rental properties, is that adding, like how much cash flow are you guys getting from that?
Well, after, the HOA and management, mortgages, I make about, depending like probably 2 to 3.
2 to 3 grand a month?
Yes, net.
And where does that money go for you usually?
I invest them back to stocks or CDs. Yeah.
So when we were talking about all of your retirement accounts, I didn't ask you about that. So tell me about brokerage account. Like what do you have in the brokerage account or CDs? Give us a little rundown of some of that stuff.
Right. So I have a brokerage account, which is 10K on that. And I have a money market of 115. I have a checking account of 52K.
Okay, great.
And then another checking account for like 7.
Okay. And so that's all the assets. We got the 4 rental properties. We have the brokerage, the money market, the checking accounts. We've got the retirement accounts. You're doing incredibly well. You're 43 years old. You're married to this woman who's got a house. We know nothing about her. We know nothing about her situation, but it sounds like things are good, really good, right? So what's the deal? Why can't you buy yourself a business class ticket, for God's sakes?
I don't know, because I'm frugal. Well,
or cheap. Maybe cheap.
That could be it.
Maybe cheap.
I know a lot about Gene without even knowing Gene.
You really do? You got
Yeah.
the whole thing. Okay. Well, we're going to just wait once before you make your assumptions, mister. So let me ask you something, Gene. You didn't call really about the tickets, but what you think is like the priority right now? Like what's going on for you guys?
Well, I do want to work part-time.
Okay. So your salary together is 300. If you went to part-time, what would your take home be not your take home, what would your combined income be?
Probably half of that. Half of I make like here about 100 without counting the properties. I make about 107. So if I have to go part-time, then it will be half of that.
Okay. So you would together be at 150 without the 2 to 3 grand from the houses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you think you spend on a monthly basis, cheapskate that won't buy business class?
5, probably 5.
That's it.
That's it. Yeah.
So what's stopping you from going part-time? Because you're just fearful?
I've worked my whole life, so
Well, you're not going to stop working. You're just going to go part-time.
Right. That's the thing. I think I'm not used to, moving from this state, I already made less. So, because I was in, like up there in Washington State. And
then you move for love.
Yes,
See
that's
what happens?
true.
See what happens?
A souvenir. That's what she told everybody. She brought a souvenir from Seattle. So I'm like, perfect.
Oh my God. I love this so much. Okay. So, I mean, you only have a 2-year-old. Do you think you're going to have more kids?
No.
Okay. So, I mean, obviously you can go part-time. And the other thing you could consider is once you go to part-time, right? And you're filing jointly, right? You're married filing jointly? Okay. So one thing to think about, let's just pretend you went from your 300-ish, but of course we know you have more money coming in, but let's say, so your incomes plus you have the income from the 4 houses, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we would put that, I would imagine, more like, 330, 340. I know you have expenses, but let's just, you're solidly in the 24% bracket. It is possible that if you go part-time and you move down to the 22% bracket, and you're making 150 grand, that maybe you would even consider selling one of your properties or, eventually, not all of them, but, you might look at each of these properties and try to determine what's really working and what's not.
Right.
I mean, I look at that one in Washington State, that last one that you were talking about, the $650,000 to $700,000 one, where you have this $130,000 mortgage. And, if you sold that next year, you might really find that extra money, if you had, if you had 450 to 500 after taxes and everything, say you had 450 and you put that in the brokerage account and you diversified out of real estate a little bit, not a lot. You don't have to sell all 4, but like if you sold 1 or 2 of these properties, you might feel more comfortable about moving to part-time. I know the income would go down, but you'd also have access to money. And that might be something that could be really useful for you.
Yeah, I never really thought of that because I thought that, and also I guess it factors to we're thinking about retirement at age 55 as well. So
yeah, I mean, and not to say that real estate can be amazing, but I don't know if because you own real estate across 3 different states and you have to pay managers and costs are costs, but like you've made a lot of money on these, I presume. And it would seem to me that having some of that access to the money, the liquidity, might be really helpful. And, it seems like you guys have done an incredible job. And I'm sure that she has some money saved also. So I don't see why going part-time seems like a terribly difficult task for you. You don't spend a lot of money. And this might be a good time, when you have a 2-year-old, it's kind of nice to be like, all right, well, sometimes our lives can improve if we're not working all the time, both of us. So that could be something also that's interesting. So I think this is quite doable. I think if you want extra security around this, you can always talk to a fee-only financial planner, run some numbers for you, get a sense of like which of these properties they think is like the higher performing ones. Cause you can look down and you can look at the expenses and look at the cash flow and see what's really working, what's not. And maybe that'll give you some more security. Here's what I do know. No matter what, Gene, you can fly business class.
Well, that's good to know. See, that justified my my call today.
Absolutely. But I mean, I also think you're very much on track to do what you want to do. I think the hard part for you, it sounds to me like you are not necessarily giving yourself permission to do it. And I'd like you to, if you need more proof, then we can get you, you can do a financial plan. You can really work with somebody to do that. Mark, do you see any holes in this plan?
The only hole for me is that they really do need to know what's going on with each other's financial lives.
This would be a good time for you to share information. When you have you done your estate planning? Do you have wills? Have you talked all these things? Come on.
Business class? Yes. Jane, I just did it. I just flew to China business class. I mean, there's no going back. So just do it.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Thank you.
So.
Yeah, I do. I have to buy tickets for our 2 years old, just 3 of us. So I think it will be comfortable with a toddler on the plane,
You're amazed how many kids you see in business class. Full of kids.
I don't love that as somebody who flies business class quite a bit, but keep your kid quiet while
as long
I'm in
as
my
they
business
behave,
class.
it's all good.
Yeah, of course. Exactly right. But the crying kid in business class, it's really not great. But you know what? Noise canceling headphones, they're a beautiful thing. They really are. Jean, keep us posted. Let us know what's going to happen next. I'm excited for your next chapter. Jean's working part-time. Can you, if you've got a question about shifting your priorities, if you are looking at your mid-career cycle and saying, I don't want to work this hard, then get in touch with us. Go to JillOnMoney.com, click the Contact Us button, write us a note. If you'd like to join us on the air, check the box. Mark will do everything else. And while you're on the website, don't forget to sign up for the free weekly newsletter. It's fantastic. Don't forget to go out and vote. Don't forget to go out and vote. You can subscribe to us on the Odyssey app or wherever you find your favorite podcast. Lift someone up, change your work, change your wealth, change your life. Thank you for listening. We'll talk to you tomorrow.